Howdy boys, welcome to another episode of It Came From Facebook. Today we are checking out Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas, near and dear to my heart, the fourth best city in Texas. Major metro area. I'm just kidding. Houston has a lot of good things going for it. Good food scene, good museum scene, terrible highway infrastructure scene, bad public transit, lots of sprawl, no natural features, and poor twisty road riding. So let's find some cursed motorcycle listings in the great wide H-Town. Let's see what we're cooking with. All right, our first motorcycle we're checking out is a 2021 Husqvarna Vitpilen. Now, this is an interesting listing because it's only $3,800, and you guys know I'm a big fan of the Vitpilen motorcycles. The Vitpilen is obviously the more upright, kind of scrambly one. The Vitpilen is more of the cafe racer, kind of more hunkered down version of it, but they're still super peppy and super fun. And $3,800 is a pretty good price for one. We see here the photos of this bike look pretty clean. It's only got 2,132 miles on it. The tires look to be in decent shape. It looks like it was owned by someone reasonably adult, human male, maybe? Seller description says, bike runs great, 2,132 miles. Has Fuel X light fuel management, open top airbox cover, mirrors, signals converted to Vitpilen upright bars using factory kit, have all original parts, clean title. So they don't have the little clip-ons anymore. You can see that actually has the bars from these Vitpilen. So you've kind of made a Vitpilen-esque motorcycle. The muffler looks like it was adjusted in some way. And these are really interesting because they're basically a KTM Duke 390 in a really cool, Swedish design. Swedish, Husqvarna, Swedish, I don't know. Austrian, probably Austrian. They're European, okay? They look interesting, the designs are cool, everybody loves them, right? The 401, super peppy, super fun motorcycle. I think $3,800 is more than fair for this thing, honestly. That is a really good deal for a clean, relatively lightweight used Husqvarna. I would be happy paying $3,800. I'd maybe go in at $35, see what happens. But overall, this is a great get for a beginner rider. And what a cool beginner bike, right? Like the 401s are really cool because they look cool, they look futuristic, they look like something you can be proud to own. And I think that's really important for beginner riders. Also, these have adjustable suspension, which is pretty cool. This one I'm gonna rate a 7 out of 10. This is a great listing, and I think there's really nothing wrong with it. So really solid little beginner bike listing. Let's keep it moving. All right, everybody, a 2008 MB Agusta F4R. Oof, what a beauty. This is your classic, cantankerous, high maintenance, stupid Italian superbike. MB Agusta does it to you best. One of the coolest parts about this bike is the exhaust system in the rear. We got all kinds of parts here, oh my goodness. This guy is a old school superbike connoisseur. You can see his garage. You got a 1098 back here, or I think that's a 1098. You got a Honda CBR, I can't quite tell. I see the steel or the aluminum frame, and then of course the F4I. But what I wanted to point out about the F4R rather, for the MV, is it's got the quad undertail exhaust. This gentleman looks like he put on an aero system on it. We have a video component. Let's take a listen to this bike.
Cold start. 1,800 miles.
Couldn't quite get it on the first one, right? As a side note, really quick, these switch clusters right here are the exact same as a 2021 MV Agusta that I tested out. So they've been doing this the exact same for like 15 years. I just wanted to point that out. It's a beautiful machine. I mean, it is gorgeous, folks. F4, beautiful bike. Let's see what this owner says. 1,800 miles on the clock, located in Houston, Texas. It's rare to find this motorcycle in this condition with all the upgrades, with all the original parts. This bike was initially offered from the factory in black. Prior owner added red airbox and red nose and tail as it sits. All original fairings in great shape. Upgrades, we had an Öhlins TTX rear shock, aero full exhaust, Yoyodyne slipper clutch, ECU, metal cooling, water pump, and rear hub. All original parts come with the bike, some extra body work, happy to provide additional pictures. The only thing we'll need is new tires, as the ones on it have aged out. They look in decent spec to me, as long as they were maintained in a garage or something, which they were. It could be pretty decent. But here's the thing. As beautiful as this bike is, as cool as it is, you really don't see MV Agustas out there that often in the world. And this, I mean, look at all these photos of all the original parts. That is super cool. Whoever owned this really, they took care, they kept everything. They didn't, this was owned by a meticulous adult. You can tell that. And some random kid didn't own this thing. You got the quick release on the fairings, very nice. Here's the thing. This is a cantankerous 15 to 16-year-old Italian motorcycle. Even though the miles are low and the price is actually pretty okay for what you're getting, you have no idea the kind of hell that you're gonna encounter with an MV Agusta. Servicing these things is gonna be a pain in the butt. Finding someone to service it's gonna be a pain in the butt. They're really specialist motorcycles and for specialist kind of people. And I personally would not own one. I think it's just too much of a headache, too much of a hassle, even though it is so it's so good. It's so nice to look at, and it's just gorgeous, and it's classic, and it's the right vintage too. Late 2000s, that's my favorite years of motorcycling. But I'd have to pass on it, man. I'd have to pass on it because I just think that this one is not the right one to get. So I think this one, we're gonna pass on it, but I will rate it an 8.6 out of 10 because it's beautiful, it's nice, it's got all the original parts. I really like it. Moving on. All right, interesting listing here. Another beginner-ish listing that something cheaper that you can get into, have a lot of fun with. 2022 Royal Enfield Himalayan, the OG, the big air-cooled, kind of derpy looking one. So 2,800 miles on the clock. This bike was barely used. This guy put all the luggage on it. This thing is ready for adventure. Look at this thing. You could go out and tackle a huge trip with this. Look how much luggage you got on this thing. I never seen side luggage like that on a Himalayan. And the front looks really nice. Look at that. All right, here we go. Oh, that's why it's so cheap. Let's see here. Run and drive with no issues, 411cc, tires in great conditions. Rebuilt title and transfer is included for $3,350 cash. No payment, no trades. Ooh, rebuilt title. Why is it rebuilt? What happened to this bike is what I want to know. Because you might be listing it as 2,800 miles since the rebuild. To me, it looks like this front wheel is not going straight. It looks a little crooked to me, but that just could be the lens distortion of the wheel actually turning, but it doesn't look right to my eye. It could be correct. But yeah, this is a tricky one because the bike looks clean. It looks like it runs and rides well. So why does it have a rebuilt title? That's a little suspicious. But at the same time, $3,350. That's as much as some rando Chinese bikes that I've seen on Facebook Marketplace and other places like that. So maybe not the worst buy in the world. Maybe something you could go check out in person, ask some questions, suss it out. Maybe this is something you can ask the seller, hey, why does it have a rebuilt title? What's the story here? Tell me a little bit more. Is the title in your name? Is everything lining up here? Because sometimes you get situations where the thing just doesn't line up and you don't know what's going on, and you don't want that with the motor vehicle. It's gonna be a big, big headache. But clean, luggage, looks like you could tackle some adventure, have some fun. We're gonna give this one a 5 out of 10 because that rebuilt title is skeezing me out a little bit. Moving on. Oh, baby, it wouldn't be Houston without honest to God Hayabusa. Wow, look at this with the guy in the background with the neon and the smoke and the screenshot of a photo of the bike. Let's go low tech. We got no idea how to crop images. We don't care at all. We got a video component. Says yes, Lord, underneath. Oh my God. Oh, but look at the gap. What the heck? There's so much going on here. Hold on a second, boys. Look at this. Okay, first of all, gator skin seats, matching. Gator seat here, gator seat there. Incredible. neon, stretched, all that good stuff. One thing I want to point out to you, what on God's green earth is this? I have never seen this on any motorcycle. Do we have a VCR player on top of the gas tank here? We have the chromed out grips, the whited out windshield with the green inside of here so you don't forget that you're on a green motorcycle. Holy crap, this is like one of the most boosas I have ever seen. It's obviously got the 300 conversion and the silliness, but dude, what is this on top? It looks like straight up like a VCR player. All right, let's see here. Highly customized Suzuki Hayabusa up for sale. First off, it's a 2001 Gen 1 frame and motor with the Gen 2 fairings and cluster. Okay, so kind of a Frankenstein. Bike runs and rides. Many mods. 360 tire with matching front rim, no decals, graphics, and airbrush green with flake and pin striping, LEDs all around. Pioneer radio / DVD with flip out screen molded to the fuel tank. Wow, that's a first for me, boys. I have never seen a Hayabusa with the... We got the Pimp My Ride mods over here with the fold-out screen and the DVD playing molded into the gas tank, man. Oh my God, there it is. Yeah, okay, what else? This is just crazy. 6 speakers, 2 batteries, green gator seats, I called it, LED headlight, polished frame, chrome everywhere. There's a few other items I'm forgetting to list. Gets a lot of attention everywhere I ride. Yeah, I bet. Here's the worrying part. There is a small issue with the rear wheel / axle that I don't want to deal with. Can still ride around the block. Can better explain when seen in person. Yes, I have title. Throw me an offer. The worst I can say is no. Oh man, I love Hayabusa guys, man. Hats off. I just love that these are everywhere in the world and these people are pretty much all the same. Oh my God, dude. This one, to me, this might be one of the best Hayabusa finds that I've seen in a long time. The molded into the gas tank DVD player, the 360 tire that has an issue that he won't talk about here on the listing. The green gator seats, the green lighting all around. Boys, it's a 10 out of 10. Cue up the music. It's a 10 out of 10, baby. I hate to do it to him because I've given out a couple 10 out of 10s lately, but mostly for like fantastic, good entry-level bikes that I just think are really fairly priced. And look, it's $10,000 because every custom Hayabusa has to be at least $10,000 because the owner is like, for the love of God. The best thing you can do with this, my friend, is to drive it into the ocean. Take it like the giant car battery that it is, because apparently it doesn't even work with the rear axle situation. Literally just nuke this into the ocean and commit environmental crimes because you're never gonna sell it. You have modified this to a point where it's just the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It's a 2001, so it's lived enough on this planet. Send it off into the great Hayabusa realm in the sky, but a 10 out of 10 listing for me. Green gator seat, freaking molded Power Pioneer. I can't even believe how good this is. So yeah, let's keep it rolling. Folks, let me take a quick break to tell you about our giveaway GSX 8R. I have honestly been kind of blown away by this thing. Yes, I famously called it the French bulldog of motorcycles, but Suzuki's built an awesome, fun, flexible platform that allows you to lay down serious miles, tackle twisty roads, or just simply commute as well. It's a rewarding bike to ride, and I can't wait to keep enjoying it for the time I have it. Head over to yamanoob.co and become a member to start earning automatic entries that never expire. You can stack them up, apply them towards the current giveaway, or wait until we drop a new giveaway you're more interested in. It's the best way to support the show, and we literally could not do what we do without the thousands of members on the website. You also get access to our Discord server, which is easily the biggest and best in motorcycling. So head over there, sign up, and support. Thanks. Now let's get back into this episode. This one I thought was great. I've never seen anything like this. It's just a single image. It says 2018 Honda CBR for $1,500, but the image just says, "Sell me your broken, wrecked, non-running motorcycle," in an unknowable font. And with the crustiest hand I have ever seen holding a bunch of money in the middle there. It's so much unknowable energy in this photo, and it frightens me. The seller says, PM me pictures. I don't think I want to, man. I think I'm gonna get pictures that I don't wanna see back to me of like the kind of dirty, seedy stuff you got going on with those hands and that money. Peculiar ad, I'm gonna rate this one a 1 out of 10. It's actually worse to get a 1 out of 10 than a 0 out of 10, but that's just my opinion on it. Let's just move on to a real motorcycle. This is freaking me out. All right, boys, this is a beautiful one. 2016 Yamaha WR250R. Oof. We love a WR250R. One of the best motorcycles ever made, ever. Riding with Tom can back me up on that one. Several people online can back me up. Forum warriors on dual sport forums can back me up. This is one of the greatest motorcycles ever built. Why? It's reliable, it's lightweight. You gotta do valves every frickin' 25,000 miles or something like that. They are literally unkillable and they will do anything. I love the WR. I had one. I really regret selling it. Honestly, I do. It was a fantastic bike. I had a ton of fun with it, and I really wish I still had it. So anyways, 2016 WR, $5,000. You might say, that's kind of a lot of money for a random little dual sport, but they don't make these anymore. Yeah, Yamaha cut production on the WR250R. You don't even get them anymore, which is sad. So, seller says, fully street legal 2016 Yamaha WR250R in absolutely mint condition with very low miles. Runs and starts great. Has only been street/trail ridden. Well, where else would it have been ridden? On the moon? It's been meticulously maintained, I guess on track. Previous owner was an older gentleman who used it to commute. I am moving and unfortunately no longer have the space for it. Has a clean title, is completely stock other than upgraded skid plate. It is fuel injected with electric start, so you don't need to worry about working on carburetors. Cash in hand to test ride, no trades, located near Manville, Texas. Dude, what a great listing. So we have some little farkles on it, like you have the hand guards, some protection, but dude, the tires aren't stock. I hope those aren't the original Deathwing tires that come on the WR250R. But these bikes are so good, dude. The WR is so good. I will fight anyone that says the WR is not a fantastic motorcycle. You can pop wheelies with these. You can take them on the trails. You can bop around with them. They're just like the best low stakes fun motorcycle you can get, dude. Like the WR is such a good bike and they're literally unkillable. I have never heard of a WR going bad or breaking or doing any random KTM stuff, you know? You're never gonna have oil leaks on this thing. It's always gonna work right. This to me is a solid listing, a 9 out of 10, I would say. Really, really solid. And this is cool because anybody can enjoy this bike. A beginner could enjoy it, an experienced rider could enjoy it, an adventure rider could enjoy it, a trail rider could enjoy it. The WR is just the tits. What a great motorcycle. Let's keep it moving. All right, this one is cursed. 1998 Honda CBR, $3,000. Oh my God, this bike has seen better days, hasn't it, boys? Okay, so when you see a bike that's sticker bombed like this is just your very clear sign to just run away. Run away, don't even bother, just, yeah. Seller says Super Blackbird 1100, so it's a CBR 1100 XX Blackbird. If you don't know, that was Honda's open class superbike before Suzuki came out with the Hayabusa. Hayabusa is the peregrine falcon that eats blackbirds, that whole marketing fun story for you. But this was Honda's big, bad open class bike. Guy says, runs good, ready to go, lots of extras, new in the box, tires, clutch, starter set starter, etc. This is a 200 mile per hour bike, not for beginners, please. If you do 200 miles an hour on this, that is some jigsaw bra stuff, man. I would not even look at this thing, dude. You're really gonna go pump 200 miles an hour on this absolute piss missile? Absolutely not. You are not gonna go do that. You are gonna crap your pants taking it up to 100 while it slowly rattles itself apart. But it is a Honda, so, you know, maybe it'll be pretty good to go up to those speeds. Says, we'll consider trading big cruiser or hot rods. Dude, nobody's gonna trade for this piece of crap. Look, okay, let's be constructive here. Before you list your hunk of garbage on Facebook, try to make it look nice. Try to at least zhuzh it up a little bit, clean it up a little bit. Nobody wants to take on anybody's crap, especially for $3 grand. This bike is worth like 800 bucks, dude. I don't think it runs and rides good at all. I can see the type of person that owned it with all the stickers that are on it. If you care more about putting stupid stickers on the bike than taking care of it and keeping it clean, yeah, I just don't think that's gonna be a good idea. The tires look all dirty. The photos are really far away, so you can't quite tell how it was maintained or cared for, and that's just not gonna be good news. So this one to me, big stinker. I'm gonna put it a 1 out of 10. Keep it rolling. All right, the last one on the list today, I thought this was absolutely bonkers, the 2022 Ice Bear Trifecta. This is the trifecta of not being able to balance, looking stupid, and not commuting correctly on a scooter. 3-wheeled scooters, 3 in the back, not the Piaggio, goated 2 in the front type of thing from the factory. This is super cursed. Yeah, just awful, awful little thing. You only got 1 photo. It's pink, it's got 3 wheels. No good could come of this other than somebody buying it for a YouTube video and trying to goof around with it and have some fun with it. That's the only good that could come of it. And that's something that I will leave to another YouTube channel because I value my life and my sanity. And there's only so much you can do with these hunks of crap that are worth 1,600 bucks. So, boys, that's gonna wrap up today's video, and it came from Facebook in Houston, Texas. Hope you had some fun. I knew Houston would deliver us some really sweet listings. Thank you so much for checking it out. Join over on YamiNoob.co and keep the conversation going with me on Discord. Get automatic entries to win or giveaway motorcycles, and just have a great day. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Your time with me has run out on this video, but you know what else is running out? This GSX 8R giveaway ending in July. You're not going to want to miss it. Become a member over on YamiNoob.co. Click that link down below. Lock in your chances to win this motorcycle. But in the meantime, if you need a little bit of time to think that over, hit the link right over here and keep watching yourself some sweet, sweet YamiNoob content. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, you love that content, don't you? Don't you?